We're here with Elder football coach Doug Ramsey. Coach, thanks for joining us today on Cincinnati.com.
Sure, not a problem.
Coach, what are your early impressions of the Elder football team this season?
First of all, we had a great off season. I think our kids worked really hard, and sometimes you're kind of concerned how you come off of a good season like we had, and how do kids react? Are they gonna work? Are they gonna feel a sense of entitlement? But I thought our off season was good, and we've had a good summer practice. We haven't had too many injuries, which is good, and I think we've got some guys who've stepped up, and I think we're going to be a good competitive team.
What do you like specifically on both sides of the ball right now?
On offense, actually, this is kind of a surprise because we lost all 5 offensive linemen, but I think our offensive line is going to be a pretty solid group. That with having Ben Cafaro back at tailback, I think we should have a pretty nice running game. And defensively, it just seems we're really good at being where we're supposed to be. Carrying out our assignments. And in our first scrimmage against Fairfield, I thought we tackled very well.
What about special teams? Obviously, you lose kicker Tony Miliano from last year.
Yeah, that's going to be a big question. We've got some guys that are battling it out, but when you lose an all-state kicker, and you lose a punter like we had in Corey Mason as well, we've got some work to do there, because that was such a big part of what we were. I know Tony a couple years ago got a compliment from an offensive lineman. Austin Bujnak said, if it wasn't for him, it wasn't for our kicker, we wouldn't have been in the state finals, So the kids understood that, and we just got to find some guys, and we might have to make, we're going to have to cover for sure. We're not going to kick the ball in the end zone every time this year, so have some fun covering and busting through some wedges.
What is your quarterback situation like?
Ben Gramke, a junior, won the job. He's a kid who kind of gives us a little bit of some of our quarterbacks in the past. Not a Mark Miller kind of as a pocket guy. Ben's a guy, he throws the ball fairly well, but he's also an outstanding runner, and I think that'll add a little bit to our running game as well.
What do you think of the GCL South this year?
It's interesting because you look at us and X and Moeller, and everybody lost their quarterback, and they lost a lot of key guys as well on the offense and defensive lines. And LaSalle's a team that's got the most returning players, and having a quarterback like they have in receiving core, I think they're a scary team. So, I think this is a year where, I voted LaSalle to finish first, and I think the other 3 teams, it's going to be, whose quarterback pans out, and and whose offensive line and defense can kind of retool.
And how much are your players looking forward to the opener against Winton Woods, and what do you expect out of that game?
Well, they're always looking forward to that, to that first game, get through this. This is, summer's tough, and just the excitement of playing down at Nippert and playing Winton Woods. A team coming off of state championships, they'll be excited to play, and that's going to be a great, great challenge. So I think our kids are really looking forward to that, and I expect it to be a tough game. They run a triple option really well. I hear they've got a quarterback that's an outstanding athlete, so we're going to have our work cut out for us.
Coach, thanks for joining us today.
All right, thanks for having me.